Now, if you need to send invoice to a client again because the client lost the invoice or whatever, there are two ways you can do it. First of all, you can go to inquiry, invoice inquiry, and then pull up an invoice number and go into the view mode. And once you are in the detail screen of the invoice, there will be a tab that is called invoice level repository. Click on it, and there should be a PDF version of the invoice, because remember, in the billings time, every invoice gets automatically archived as a PDF. So go into the view mode of that invoice, and next to the invoice name, file name, there will be a view button. Simply click on it, and this will just pull up the original PDF invoice, and then you can just simply go email from here, go to file, email into the client. Now, sometimes client might ask you to send not the original invoice, but the current invoice, in case there has been some payment made or finance charges, additional finance assessed, and so on. So let's take a look at how we can do that. Now, anytime you need to reprint a posted invoice, go to billing menu and pull up the function called reprint posted invoices. And then let's go ahead and put in an invoice number that client is looking for, and go ahead and enter. Now, once the invoice comes up, you can right click on it, and let's preview. Now, when you go to preview invoice mode, there are two versions of it. You can print the original invoice or the current invoice. So if the client wants the invoice to reflect all the credit memos and finance charges and his payments, and then you need to go into the current invoice mode. So let's go take a look at that. So now this invoice will show the original invoice amount and then all the payments and credits. And now invoice shows the balance of 0. So this is called paid invoice. Now in RBA, you can also generate or reprint the paid invoices with a 0 balance on the invoice. You can just send it to the client.